Hello viewers, and welcome to another edition of Salon Trending Issues with me, Memunatu Suma. Ishmael Rapishba, winner the big brother of LAJ, we don't serve in time na prison winner 10 months and 10 days after the court we don't found him guilty of riotous conduct and disorderly behavior. For sake of that, we come today for can get an interview with him for making take we through an experience where in be gets in prison and also in political ambition where in get and how in plan for living life after the prison. Stay tuned as in go take we through. Hello and welcome to this interview. Tell me your name and small history about yourself.
My name is Ishmael Ba, popularly known as Rapish. I born Freetown Central, Sierra Leone. I'm a Sierra Leonean. I'm a married man and with 3 kids.
So what thing come about the Rapish name?
Actually, me not being a rapper before, like where we go to school, you know, like we been part in rap competition, you know, in that way, like then take me half name and mix out with the rap, then come up to the Rapish.
Okay, so that means you don't day in the entertainment industry?
Yes, actually, yeah. Now me start actually for the family. Yeah.
So how long do you go on with the entertainment industry?
Actually I do in an early age when I've been the secondary school, St. Edwards. Then it come before say like actually my parents not be like my mama not be like the music thing, you know, like but I be the high that they do so because the fact you know like so I feel like the man not proceed with them, so I just left them alone.
But along the way you begin for continue because you na an entertainment mogul where they manage music for a lot of musicians in this country. So why you continue with music industry even though you know say your mommy not in favor of them?
Yeah, actually I keep that side because I know say not to me they do them now. Now I go there behind the scene, they support other people and because not their dream. And I see say so many people have been get like the talent. Me say not be one for waste that talent there for them. I feel like say the fact I get the upper hand and the chance for do them, so I come in and support them.
So how many people generally you don't empower from your entertainment business where you don't do?
I go say so many. But the main one way people know maybe not LAJ, maybe not because of Danny and my brother, we are connected, we are close. So people in the see that one day more than any other. But I don't do for so many other people them really send me messages, them call me and tell me say they want to shoot a music video. Then I will support them in my own way. Maybe they want to go studio for record their song. I can do that most of the time.
So in other words, you did try for imply say you na a philanthropist where they do, you know, where they offer favor to people them without, you know, ask anything from them.
Oh yes. Then can be me witness because I never ask nobody for anything in return. Never. Not one time, you know. The fact then come to me, I know say that because they not get, and I know say like that position they wait and can ask me, I know say they not get, and they're not able to get them back forgive me because the money will be feel say I can spend inside, like I know see I'm fully able to get them, then make profits and then give me back my money, so I can just tell them say this is my own contribution.
Okay, so quickly let me throw light on your brother when I LAJ. Recently, a couple of months ago, we've been seeing police then being arrested. People get reason for that, and we also see where you get clash with police. Then we make you spend 10 months and 10 days in prison. So tell me the reason why that be happen.
Actually, LAJ na my brother, na my little brother. Yeah. So if anything happened to LAJ, it no matter the situation or who side it be, how it be, I get for day for find out wetin happen when and who side it dey. The thing is, not to me get clash with police, now police get clash with me because
How so?
because I go for go look for person when a direct blood family to me.
You been do so at the appropriate time?
Yes, yes, because let's say for example, Yusuf now, so say you brother, you sister, you mama, you daddy, or you pikin a missing. Waiting at the thing where they do, not to forgo look for them.
Obviously, yeah, you will look for them, but I mean that night police station we get rules and regulations, and then get certain hours them wait and they allow people for go into the prison or for pay visit. So people go and know if not at the right time you go for visit your brother or go find your brother.
Oh yes, not the right time because when everything happened on Sunday, we didn't pick them up. Like I go there, it was late, like around 10 o'clock. Now I get the message, 10 at night. Now I get the phone call say like they don't take LAJ from Congo coast, but nobody knows side in Congo. But I've been get somebody we give a better guess, say in a Benghazi than Congo. So I go na Benghazi by King Haman Road. I meet the road block. I think say it gets like some hours waiting they block that street. They say Motkano for going inside, person for going inside. So I meet the officers and then at the junction by King Haman Road. So I tell them say I want go na the Benghazi police station. I want go ask for somebody. Then they tell me say no, come na morning because they don't close right now. Personally, they forgot it. So I return and go back home peacefully. So I come back the Monday for come check back because since they don't tell me say time don't late. Now I come in the morning like around 9 a.m. in the morning. So I talk to them back. Then tell me say LAJ no did it. I say, but una go able for help me for locate them. Then tell me say they not go able, but they no say no more. You know did it. So I say, well, I go back na Congo course because na day everything begin. So I go Congo course. I able for talk to the LUC we been there by then when LUC Kaba Alpha, LUC Alpha. So I meet him, I talk to him, he said tell me say he no get no idea. He say himself no. He say I mean LAJ be don't go. Because him be don't release LAJ. LAJ be don't go. So I say well we not see him then tell me say then can arrest him back now. So now I say well in not been there, in no. I say but you not the head of this station, you for know. Now he tell me say well he no able make I go na CID make I go find out. I go CID tell me say he no did it. I say well since everybody they tell me say he no did it and una na the police them way for able for give me the right information or able for find a citizen we missing, la go na the police headquarters when at George Street. So I go na police headquarters when at George Street. I try for get information like like I try for know the whereabouts of LAJ. Then tell me say LAJ no did it. And then the one where I meet na something Sao Conte or Sao Camara when I been the media too been there. Now I meet, he talk to me, he say how comes big name like LAJ for missing, nobody no side there. So I guess himself do in police duty a pick phone and call LUC Alpha. He talked to LUC Alpha, but the mistake happened right there with the media too. Because when he called LUC Alpha, na he put him on speaker. Where then they talk. So when he talked to LUC Alpha not knowing, he know exactly what happened. When they can pick LAJ, I guess na him play the game or whatever happened, where he not able to say nothing safe. I hear all the conversation. I listen the conversation.
So wetin be the talk na the conversation?
Him be the talk na the conversation say yes, then send people them for come pick up LAJ, but instead no who side and care and go.
And that's not the exact words we been tell you?
The
LEC Alpha.
No, LEC Alpha tell me say he no know. He say he no know nothing. Now who side LAJ dey. But when he talk to media too, like the same thing back he tell him, he say they can pick him up, but he no know who side and care and go. As a head of police station, he tell we say he no know who side then care and go. So then they don't count one doubt. So Sao call back, I think say na CID tell and say they not reporting name here, they don't know who side it. Now he turn back, he pick the phone back, he dial na Benghazi, where the person will pick the phone, na somebody by the name of something Tower, when na Delta 1. He pick the phone, all this time na on speaker it. We sit down near him, like how me and you sit down so. Like he discuss with him, he say this na media too from police headquarters. We dey check on for see if LAJ now on a custody. He stomach a little bit. Then he say, yes. He say we been pick him up. A day with 3 for safe custody. So as I get that word there, I say, so why make them for do this? So we talk there, some conversation begin come. Where I hear the name way in the Delta 1 tell I call him Mr. Sao when at the media too. Where he tell and say na this name when a Lawrence Lima. Then say we pick him up, we can keep him now so. So he didn't so. I say okay. So as we reach the side and the conversation don't begin go too deep. Now I think say now himself realize say na mistake enough we don't put him on speaker. So he turned the speaker off, he put an ears, then they talk. The conversation where they go now, myself they wonder now what's in the pan go on. The man is shaking head, they talk that na media too. I say, I don't know what's in the pan happen. And this now me and my small brother been did it. So where he done with the conversation, he turned the phone off, he put the phone down, like where somebody they breathe down hard. So he tell we say, let we wait. We media one come, we go able to arrange this and stuff. Then I go say all this now because this now the actual raw fact and truth we happen or waiting happen being LAJ.
So how you come into the picture where Magistrate Mangeba convict you of riotous conduct and disorderly behavior?
Well, I believe say the whole entire Sierra Leone and Sierra Leoneans them around the world, I believe say they really understand and then see what's happen and then they know what's happen. Because of I keep going to Benghazi for find out about LAJ. And the truth is waiting people and fail for realize and where they don't know. Yeah. I believe say if not to be me, the efforts where I use or where I take for fan LAJ, I not believe say now prison people then they talk about LAJ right now. Not to prison.
So what you be feel say them for don't do am?
Me, I believe say them they try for take them out of this world. That is the honest truth. Because there is no way. Now you imagine this. As a police officer or a security institution at this country trusted, way for be trusted actually, way for be trusted, they're able to arrest a citizen or pick up a citizen from a location and come go to unknown location where even some of them top rank police officers they not been outside. That tells you say they not be get no plans in like for charge them for anything. And we all see what happen. From the first day they hold somebody, they not even ask them what happen. Then get for creeping dreads, do some other kind of crazy stuff into them. That they not tell you enough say they don't mean anything good. They don't mean anything good. For a citizen, for let you arrest a citizen and just do such things like that to them immediately without no court proceedings, no charges, no anything. Well, I think saying that the Fenwa be the Fenam, I go back na Congo course, I meet one man where they tell for charge the case because they don't understand now. Say, I not see them. I ready for find out who side this man. They are ready for know. But one thing where I want to Sierra Leoneans and know, let people know. The one them way they na Benghazi, the front officer them, the small one, and they not be no say LAJ they be in Benghazi. They not be aware. They don't know.
So how you know all that?
Because of, I don't tell you say, I see them way media to call the head of OSD when Tower Delta 1. We pick up the phone and talk again with me on yes. Again with me on yes. Now so me take find out. So media 2 was shocked. Like he believes now me don't get the actual story. Now making innovative for balance again. Yeah. And we wait for media 1 back. Media 1 come. A day the way media 1 they change. It is shout on media 2 say like it feel bad. Why make it make we understand say LAJ Benghazi? It was in front of me. We the hala panam, they talk panam, say why make you do this? Why make you allow this for happen? Maybe like them feel like say plans was damaged, like everything don't well. The fact they don't allow me for no. So now that thing they want to proceed, now in we get for fet state and get for pull-am. Now the Benghazi now for can go for go take statement na CID. The CID where we go, because they ask for a lawyer, I carry with a lawyer when a lawyer madu. So then say not only 2 people and then they allow for go inside, a family member and the lawyer. So me and the lawyer were able for go inside. I go and meet LAJ, I see him. To be honest with you, LAJ been sit down, like how you sit down so. I not recognize him. I ask me at the watch, where LAJ? Now the voice we pull, Rapesh. I say, what? I say, now you this? Like, I'm not able for take him. Like, I say, what thing happen? Well, now they explain the whole story. What thing happen? So I get the story from there. Then I be like, say, okay, since this na public figure, na big person in this country, make I not sit down and allow this, let people don't know. Because waiting them me one, na either they keep on secret, it go secret. So I say, make it go viral. Now the time I go, now the media, what tell the people and say they don't shave LAJ in head, they don't inject them, they don't do some other things in Panam. We the people and not be know, so I can't tell the people them. It's like they was hiding everything. So if we not be able to prove and fancy LAJ Benghazi, not to this jail where then get so for they talk about. Like we talk about, like say if you don't get out of this war long time ago.
So take me through the process of your arrest.
Well, we've been since I've been going to CID for go find out. Oh, okay, now outside LAJ they take the statement. So I've been there where they making statements. So after the statement, we go back. They don't assure we now tell we say if we appear court on the Wednesday. So I can't tell the family say well would they go court on Wednesday. So we cannot court, they not come with them. You know they. But because of the conditions where I see them na CID, like the way it look like, it not look like the person was sabi. Like it look like person where they down, maybe not well or something, the substance where them put panam no left from it. So I feel like say maybe they make the no can go to court. Maybe something happened to him. So I say, well, I follow up now since I don't know now saying a Benghazi day, make I go back my check. Now let I ask why they're not able for Kanguna court. That was the only question I went to ask.
So you do so in a more responsible way?
Very responsible. Very responsible. I am a responsible man. I get people in way they look up to me. I get people in way I they take care of. I get people in way they follow me. For lay I put myself in a position like Dandy for risk me on life. Okay, now you imagine this. You believe with your own common sense, anybody or Sierra Leonean or citizen go na Benghazi who sign armed securities and team up. First of all, in front of the gates, na possibly team up there with a gun.
So now you no more bingo or you bingo with a group of people?
Na me one gringo, me and my brother. the other people them, I guess themselves then go there for go find out or for go see. I went on my own to find out what is going on, because I don't begin going from Sunday night, me wangling, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday back na myself go on my own. Like for go find out and see what's in the happen. By then, I guess like them feel like say I don't expose something with them in the hide. Because where I come, maybe videos them day. Videos them day where me get for show to the people and made them listen and then watch. Made them know if I go there with any kind of violence. And I go be that stupid for go riots na a police headquarters with empty rubber bottle. Where you all gone at the kego rubber bottle. Does that make any sense? So basically, like I just feel like say this not team with them plan. But to be honest, I will tell you straight now, so in front of this camera, like I am so disappointed in the Sierra Leone police. I am so disappointed in the judiciary. Like for them able for team up and make up lies in front of a whole nation.
Tell me about your experience na the prison. You 10 months and 10 days where you take na prison. How life been like for you?
Well, I know we say life is okay. Prison but not a bad place for go. I would say this. Now bad place but not a bad place.
Why not a bad place?
Because you meet so many people in there. We are good people in. So many people in with minor mistakes. So many people and we go there for correct some things them where we don't do. We're wrong. You meet so many good, but there's more good people in prison than any other. I would say this. I made a lot of good friends in there. I meet a lot of good young youth them. We get a very strong and very good potential for be good people them of this country. Talk to them. We had conversations. They tell me their mind. They tell me waiting and did it for. You know, like me me don't feel saying now, okay, probably I get a bigger voice. I might able to say something for them. We already don't see waiting they happen right now with one of we co-defendants when Prezo Koroma where it come out. We already don't see the benefits. The people with the suffer in a prison don't already begin benefit from. If it not been go there, you feel say if I be understand, enough for be understand. But where it don't go, it don't see, it don't meet people them. Instead don't understand, say the system it's a mess. And I believe say Prezo Koroma, we me sabi, it not go support anything when a criminal. It not go support anybody when a criminal. The one that we me believe say it is support so. Now the one that way you know say not supposed for the day. They not deserve for the inside.
So after prison, you get plan for help the one the way you be meet inside it?
Definitely. Now my mission and they for come here and let the people of Sierra Leone know say if anybody been get any of him family member where if you don't ignore, abandon because of Pademba Road, try for find out the truth. The truth is not in the courthouse. The truth is not in the police stations. The truth is not with the police. The truth is not with the judges. It is all planned, like for punish the people of this country, for perish the youth of this country, for make life miserable for anybody we want to do better within life in this country.
So you get any plan for going to politics?
Yes, actually, yes. I will say I'm straight. Yes, because that was the mission, to come in and encourage young Sierra Leoneans them, make them get involved in the country development planning.
So when you start for develop that particular idea?
Well, this don't happen since actually I start for follow close politics in 2008. Me daddy now one of the people and we make elect politics because Like he always there on the news, CNN, MSNBC, elect for watch news. Elect for know waiting they go around. And in favorite partner with politics come on with Wilf Blitzer. When one reporter on CNN, like he watch him so much, like he begin tell me about him. You know, so I get passion for him. Not what today. Yeah. Like I just want to see this country as a better country in the world. I just want to see this country represent a better development, like within the talk about ranking, status, statistics, maybe for say Sierra Leone inside the top 5, the top 10 in the world. Not in Africa, but in the world.
Alright, so what's now your vision of your political ambition where you get, if ever you get for establish a political party?
Yeah, actually now for let the young Sierra Leoneans, and first of all make them understand the difference between self-interest and loving your country, which Nadan they made it preach. The reason being is like we don't see how politicians and they use their young people, yeah, both men and women. You know, like then design 3 destinations for young Sierra Leoneans. 3. The first one, na jail. The second one, na graveyard. The third one, na Chrisyard. The 3 yards them, and then design for young Sierra Leoneans them. Because them feel like I say, once we get in politics, or once we begin talk about we country in development or get engaged in politics, like then they feel threatening. Just imagine almost say Manchester right now. Yeah, let's say Cristiano Ronaldo at age 37, they don't look at him as an old man for the sport, right? Like they don't feel like say they for go ahead with him again because they feel like say you not get much for offer. But when they sign a young player, you know say you they get time for get a long-term contract, right? And when you get them a long-term contract, you know say they perform well. And when they perform well, now you go look for another young one. Correct? So them already don't know say the day young people start for take leadership in this country, then your journey it's over. They need to ever see light anymore. They need to ever get into power anymore. They need to ever hold big positions them anymore. Because me personally, I'm not gonna say I go left for look for another young person we know about the world in the world stage right now. Let's say right now we all know say smartphones is everything in the world. You go hold your phone here right now, your iPhone or your Android phone. You able to know anything where they go on around the world. You know, say first them will be the sit down. And one thing we need to understand, these old folks, these old politicians, if anything happen right now, let's say for example, President Biode up State House right now, something happen accordingly. You know, till then tell them because maybe you know even sabi for operate social media.
How sure is that?
Yes, because we they see the struggle with them. I mean, they go, let's say 2012. I mean, they go na U building. I they meet some of these ministers and like I they talk to them. And while they go inside the offices, them I they meet brand new desktop. We sit down at the table. They not one day turn on. Instead, they get ledger with the right pen and paper. Then they still use brand new ones. That tells you they are computers dummy. Like they not sabi anything about computers. They not sabi anything about the latest technology.
Okay, Rapish, imagine yourself as the president of Sierra Leone. How you plan for change all the odds them way you don't they highlight so far since you don't begin for talk?
Well, the first thing, me as president of Sierra Leone, then the major thing we the money this country. major one. 80% of the problem in this country, not to the government. I understand say they're tied up inside it, but not to them directly. 80% is the police and the judiciary. Now then, the one that we hold this country to ransom for growth, because the government always they use these two people for bulldoze them, mission them. Now then they work for them.
But you earlier mentioned say not the government gets the problem, and now you just say now the government they bulldoze the judiciary and the police custody.
Yes, because me and you know say now government now president appoints them well. Let me make it clear. Man, I say government, because if I say government, it include the ministers and everything. Let's say the president. In any country in this world, let me make this clear to you. If the leader is not straight, the country never ever straight.
So how you go plan for be a state leader?
Well, the first thing I would do, I will make sure say I remove the judiciary, or like what I mean is let me the president not appoint the attorney general. Attorney general is to be voted for. We them vote for him, we all know say he independent, he go do in job. Like you so say right now I appoint you for be the attorney general. Not to wait to ask you for what you do. Because you want save your job. You want good life for your family. You know one way you don't begin gets paid, let's say $3,000 a month. Then I can't sack you. Automatically, like you remember say, Usa you they can continue for get $3,000 a month. Now you know one go down again. You know one go down again. Now up you be the member for go. So anything I tell you, know you do. Anybody will tell you say arrest and lock her up, you need to ask questions. You do exactly what happen. Because for we own case, let's go back to we own case. Like to we own case, other day inside this world with in right mind, we no say we for do even a day in prison. Let's say the most 7 days in prison. 7 days in prison. Then they are just for able for like for stabilize things, let things and come to normal and let us go. Would I do anything? Very decent people them go to Benghazi for go ask for somebody, for go see somebody. Some people have been there with their wives them and their husband them. You want to tell me say you they go on a riot? On a riot you can't go your wife and you or your husband. You would do that? Would you do that? I did ask you a question.
No,
not
no,
fair
no,
question.
no.
You know go do them, right?
No.
So we are not stupid for let somebody taking family and go pan riot. It don't make no sense. But with all that, I believe say maybe with this interview they might learn something. Because things then they, you remember I tell you just not say 80% are the police and the judiciary, right? That same 80% that the judiciary and the police now them bring the 11-year brutal war in this country, which people they no want to talk about. They don't want to let people talk about them, but we have to talk about it. Somebody have to talk about it. If we not talk about them, nobody need to know about them.
What's not the proof saying now the police and the judiciary then bring about the 11 years war?
It didn't have the TRC report. It didn't have the TRC report. For this and we say then jail them unlawfully. How long was it? 6 months. Me do more time than for this uncle. For this uncle, 6 months where he can destroy over 50,000 lives, over billions of dollars properties damaged by one person or by two institutions. I don't think that's fair. I'm not to say that's fair. Or let me say 0.2% of this country population sit down to destroy a whole nation of 8 million people. I think that is wrong. I think that's wrong. Let the people say their minds. Tijan Kaba, do them for we. He said, do what you do as long as you're not gonna bush. Yeah, with me on waiting me to talk to right now. The only thing where they able for make lay me on Ishmael back and not talk, wait at the talk show or get in front of the camera and say me mind. Now if them be don't tell me say I know they under a democratic state.
But you know, say freedom of speech also get in your limitations.
But now with where you they go with anything where they go, they obstruct security measures them. Waiting the way we do, we they obstruct security measures. Democracy say you mind. Right? I not curse anybody. I not tell anybody say old gun lay you go shoot tender. I not tell anybody say attack government officials them. I not tell anybody say attack police personnel them. But lay I say waiting the money me. Waiting the bother me. Through by that, you the government, you listen, you go get the message, then you go try to fix that.
All right, so after you 10 months and 10 days imprisonment, you been do any medical checkup?
Oh yes. Actually, I do on them right now. Because so many things and they will happen in Benghazi. We are not getting chance and the opportunity like for get medical. Yeah. Right now as we speak. Last Friday I come out on the 26th of April this year. Of course, we know say on the 27th, I mean the country independence. On the 28th, I go to police headquarters. I go get police medical for la go to hospital, la go do checkup. Can you imagine? Like I meet 4 top police personnel. I go remember them face, but I know sabi them names them. But they are big ranks. The other one was able for say in position at the head of investigation. Because where I start first, I go now I don't care police station. I go get the police medical report. When they ask me my name and they ask me details them, like for let them know. As we reach to the police, the person when I do the thing to me, where I go for the medical for, then say they do one.
Why?
Then say because not them boss. Then they take that kind of report there because na policeman I want to report. So then send me go na Lumley police station. I go Lumley police station back. I go there. I ask them. I say I come for can get police medical. Then ready for get the conversation with me and for take the report. The man be the pen and paper all. Where he know say back say na them boss. I come for car report. Instead tell me say you need a good one. Pass I go na police headquarters. I go to police headquarters. I go back, I talk to them back and stuff. Even with one human rights guy where they work inside it. So then can we go inside? Then ready back for take the report. So as they know say now on this issue, now the time I think say they mobilize themselves upstairs, like 4 top rank police officers them. The one get 2 buttons, 1 crown, but the one with me no say I go remember, the one will be wearing like a sky blue. We then call the head of investigation. They all sit inside the room. Now we don't be, but we 6. We 6. The 4 top rank police officers, them, the human rights and me. So we did try for get this information. What they call so the man they ask me questions and wait say not possible. So he asked me where I come for. I explain again. He say if I get witness, I say yes, I get witness. He asked me, who am I witness? I say the one the way they arrest me with. They've been daily way they torture me. He said, torture? I say yes, then torture me. He asked me now. I call the officer name. We na Delta 1. We na Tower. So as I call the name, I see them all just break down. Like them feel like, okay, who side this they go to? I say fine. So we talk. they bring calm things and way say even possible. Me say Benghazi person they work go inside it like that. And decide one of the Kego people and for torture them. Now a secret place. Nobody know they go there. Nobody know they go there. Then police officer they ask me if I get direct witness. I say, how you expect somebody for go inside Benghazi? Una no say Beng say una barrier una make nobody know they go there. Una no say not possible for go there. So why you they ask me all them questions here? So you be like, well, I need for get a direct witness. I say, well, the one they were in torture we all together, they been did it. Then say no to them one and they don't need them one and they as witness. I say, well, I don't know what una one get from me. Because if una don't go file false case and accuse we for say we can't riot now, una care one court, una sentence we for 36 months with no video evidence for say we do them, which the magistrate support una, for convictory. Then now me they come with me own case as a citizen of this country. Then una they ask me for things and way una not been provide where we they go court. I say una no say personally they go Benghazi. Una left for the asking questions there. So then they allow me for go do the report. On me way I they go, I say as I come down the step. Then send other officer back for one for can call me back, then make we come. Now I go back, I sit down with them back, I talk to them. Now the tenant tell me now say, well, they not feel say they go able to give me the medical report. Because I not get witness. I not get evidence.
So up till this moment, you not get your medical report yet?
They not really give me.
So which other means you want for go about your medical checkup?
Well, I don't, because I want the one way then they give me. I able to go do any medical facility. I able to go do any side, but I want some from them because now that they then require. At this moment, as I talk to you, I just not be one for discourage me followers them, me supporters them, me family members them and stuff. Yeah, this me right eye way this is so. I need to see with them right now. I need to see with them right now. And the actual person we do that and they will recognize we do them. Na Delta 1, we na tower. He slapped me in the eye 3 times with all in power and strength. Yeah. After that, where Asidona grown after he don't strip me naked. Asidona grown, he stripped me naked in front of young women. We get so much respect for me. Strip me down to boxer level. Asidona grown in front of these people. I was ashamed, but I wasn't ashamed at the same time because I feel like see waiting they go on is not normal. This man left Asidom. I concentrate on something else like I fight me shame. Imagine somebody team up with all in power and strength with a boat. Kick me in my eye. I see a flashlight again. Kick me like a dog in front of everyone. That one they done. So one officer come inside back, we get shocker. It order the officer say, let it shock me. Imagine, I don't know how many voltage that one day. Like that shocker. That shocker. It put on my body like it need to show no remorse. Like we person the plug phone, the plug on my skin. Last say like 5 or 6 times. Shock me at the shake. We done with that one day. Then it give a command, but then they I believe, but then I tell God thank you. Maybe sometimes because they need to allow gun for go inside it. I see the other part where the other say, made them shoot me. But I think say because gunman not been did it then and day, it not happen. Because all the orders and where he passed, then do everything to me. Una beat them, shock them, strip them naked, and shoot them. Maybe not all landed and do. The only thing we not did it, we did not do.
That be the give orders, yeah.
Delta 1, we not tower.
Okay. So after all this emotional torture where you don't go through, how you emotional state of mind day at this particular moment?
Well, me a strong person. You know, bother me at all. I know how dirty African politics can be. Maybe I get the best out of everything. If I was unfortunate, probably I know they exist right now. That's how I look at it. Like, they don't do anything to me. I was expecting this. I was expecting more than this. Yeah? The Paremba Road is been used for threatening people, for breaking them down. But I came out stronger than ever. Nothing breaks me.
All right. So, when you plan for reconnect with your family back in the US?
Oh, done in as soon as possible. As soon as possible. As soon as possible, because I miss them so much. I talk to them every day since I came out. You know, and the question wouldn't they ask me every day, Daddy, when are you coming back? Remember, we have been under the custody, like every time where somebody come visit me, why they send message, like I tell them say, I dip and walk, I come. And now one thing that I regret the most, lying to my kids about that.
So your kids no ever no say you they in prison?
I don't believe that. Well, now it hurts me the most because they no sinner than I ever don't beat them for this war. For lying. Don't tell lies. Say the truth. So like I tell them say I'm coming, Daddy's working. It's just like, you know, like I've been so busy. Like then they ask say how they for talk to me. How? Like then they send message say why make Daddy need to talk to me or phone not in a salon. Then they ask all those questions. Then they tell them say phone they but the side why the network not it. For the past 10 months and 10 days. That's my biggest regret. Like telling lies to them.
Alright, person that you hope for your brother as you don't go in prison and you don't see how, you know, life talic in the prison. Person that you hope for your brother LAJ in the coming years where and get for spend in prison.
Well, they don't do the mistake with we. Me and 11 others. They don't do the mistake. And I believe say them with their conscience, they know say the mistake. I know say they know to devil. They know say they don't mistake. I hope they fix that mistake with LAJ's situation. Let them allow the process for go on right. You know what's funny? Where we they go court, where we they in front of the magistrate and the judges and the judge. You they see say dancers they not feel comfortable with waiting they go on. Honestly speaking. They not feel comfortable with waiting them they do. Like you they see say bang, like they don't know, they don't understand say the public knows we are lying. We are telling lies on these people. But they not been get that time for say when to stop. Because then they in the orders of the above. Somebody is controlling them. Like they're not comfortable. Me I see I'm in them. If you ask any other members then where we all go through this, I tell them from the beginning. I say this it get for be a rough journey. Let nobody know expect this for be easy. This is going to be rough. Because we already know what's the games. But that same LAJ day we lock up to today. That same Sunday day before he left for say he go on a Guinea trip. He talked to me. He talked to me. He said, Ish, I want you to be careful. I said, he said, you know, say I get friends them inside this government, right? I close with so many of them, right? He said, and they send me screenshot them when they talk now groups them. The exact word where LAJ say, he said, they are coming. He said, they're coming. He said, don't think you are small. He said, you are not small. And these people will not take no risk. They will not take no chance. They won this election. You see the message where you pass na Victoria Park, them feel like say you come push the youth them for let them get sense, make them know say them deserve better. And then know say the youth then go follow. The youth then want better life. And then know say the youth themselves want be part of country development. You know, so it tell me that it say they are coming. It say na real source. I say, what do you mean? It say always I tell you say you motoka not drive them. From driving to anything, they want you. Now then they LAJ tell me, say they want you. They say now then discussions and then. So I guess in the LAJ now.
So let me hold you there. Which kind of message really you be they send out to youth them on that day na Victoria Park?
Well, I be sensitize them for letting them understand say like in any country development, youth then get involved. Without the youth, there will be no development. Without the youth, it's just like we then say where we win, though we call 5 youth them. You know, saying that dandy they use for fool the women and the youth them. Then go tell the woman and say, now we want woman them in governance. Now we want woman them for get involved in politics. The youth them, then when they win, you go see them take 3 women, then put them in government positions. The youth them, or young Sierra Leoneans them, or young citizens them, you go see them take maybe like 4, 5, then give them positions them back. Now you think about how many ministerial positions exist in this country. Not to 36. Now let's say you don't take only 6. Then you una the old part them una old 30. What do you expect say, or how you expect this country for grow? Basically in a 1961 rules them still will get for the play now. Right now me and you know waiting they go on around the world. Those people as politicians and wait and travel go out na diplomatic conversation and then they get. Not to like how me and another young Sierra Leonean go talk. Now me and you know how for search things and know say this exists. This is a lie. I will tell you this. 80% of these old politicians don't even know how to search on Google. I guarantee you that. They don't know how to search on Google. They're not sabi go YouTube. They're not sabi go Facebook. WhatsApp, the only reason we make them dinner WhatsApp now because of it get calls them. Now the calling now more than they did before. They don't know any other thing about social media. Now then they make you see like this government now, this present administration, they empower certain youths them. When you hear them blogger, don't mind them. They are all SLPP bloggers.
How true is that?
3 years ago, me na post with the follow. Yeah? Them pages them all na less than 20,000 followers, 30,000 followers. All of a sudden, election they come. And these people are nobody. Nobody knows how them people are. Not to artists them, not to celebrity them, not to reality TV show or people them, not to politicians them, not to athlete them. They are nothing. For you see pages and they grow to 130,000 followers. Instantly. They sponsor these pages to help them propaganda their dirty work. Nothing else. And these are people, and some of these people call themselves sometimes journalists. Who is a journalist? Journalists are possibly where they go investigate, get the message, get the truth, and bring them to the people, right? Right? I mean, then they me feel say a journalist be. Anybody where they pick and choose news, pick and choose waiting for talk, he is not a journalist. He is something else.
Alright, Rapish Ba, you don't go through torture and you don't explain about your experience imprisonment and how they assess the judiciary and the police system in the country. So We want to make you address cell unions. We want to make you address the youth of this country. And we also want to make you throw light on the hope where you get for cell union.
Well, just like I've been saying, 80% of this country problem are the judiciary and the police. Yeah. I don't do 10 months, 10 days in Pademba. I don't see cases in the camp where you say they believe. I don't see people that they spend tons of years in Pademba Road for something we don't mean anything. Me and my colleagues them we been there inside here, we go together as case mates them. Now we know what thing we do. Helping other people get out of prison. Helping so many young potentials them within prison. Yeah. I will tell you this. I don't see cases them. We don't go on for 8 years. 8 years. The person still not get sentenced yet. He's still on trial. The last day where he go court, now 2019. My cellmate who I've been there with. He go through court 7 years, 8 months before they sentence and to condemn. People in sit down at prison right now, we don't sit down there 3, 4, 5 years. They don't even get indictment for going to court for 1 day. People in there na Pademba will list for petty crimes them. Well, let me make it clear. I need to talk say they not commit the crime. I need to talk say they commit the crime. Now the process where the judiciary they take for punish young Sierra Leoneans them, na a problem. Or for punish the citizens of this country, na a problem. Waiting the way you look for in a case where you're able to get within 6 months to 1 year, which evidence you look for? Where you get for hold somebody for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years going to court. That you still not able to sentence the person. The last bobo we know it's where they call Don Bosco. Very young. He get out at the age of 29. Just imagine. He done inside it 10 years. Let's say he go inside it at the age 19. He go through court process for 10 years. The day they sentence and the same day they left him. Is that a fair judiciary? You know how many people then get appeal? Then get an appeal cases that where they don't put in. Let's say then get one pajalo when a kabbalah it gets in case. Wake up. The party explained to me. It tell me say as the sentence which condemn now put me appeal in. I put me appeal in 4 years so. They're still all in appeal. It come for find out say guess who hold it on. He say the deputy minister of I call him justice winner Napoleon because he get interest on the case. He pull the appeal. He keep him. Why we not go through the process? Now when I put this court for lay, we go through one. Why would they use the same court for punish we the citizens of this country? I think that is wrong. I don't see somebody we don't do Pademba 18 months right now. They're not sentenced at all for 1 grain Okada tire. 1 grain tire weighs something 130,000 euros. It is Pademba right now. Somebody did it na Pademba Road when for goats. They turn them way in go inside Pademba Road. I think it's like 4 years now. Goats not even reach 600,000. Then get 40 years in prison for 1 goat. So the court system and the judges then get so much power for the Kego young Sierra Leoneans in a court every day without sitting. Now the only judiciary is I see you they go to court. The judge they sit down, it tell me say today tire. Then it tell him clerk say una get a date for me. Me I go now. I've seen it with my own eyes. Nobody not tell me. I've seen it. I've witnessed it. Maybe if somebody for been tell me like if for being heartful are able to understand. Now make I tell you say Waiting and do to me, then feel say and do me bad. But they did themselves wrong. They did me good. And the youth of this country. Now good then do we. Not too bad then do we. Because I will stand up. I will say the truth. I will advocate on these issues till they fix it. This is my mission. The judiciary needs to be fixed.
Okay.
Immediately.
Right.
So if I'm the president of Sierra Leone, my first 100 days is to review. Is the criminal justice review. Now they put them to immediately because people in the were not supposed to do it. Before I come out, I've been get one 14-year-old bobo. Na me cell. Na me go take the bobo a car with her, put her na me cell because I be afraid the other inmate they not violate them, they not use them. I dey ask questions, say why me gonna keep 14-year-old picking inside her? Bio waiting happen. The police then change the bobo in age just for like count jail. Then put her 18 years. The bobo in parent then camp Pademba Road na court. Then they present the bobo in birth certificate to the judge, to the magistrate. The lady they watch the birth certificate say this boy he is 14 years old. He still they come he adjoin the bobo and still send her inside Pademba Road. Let's say if anything be happen to the bobo, waiting for happen because they know say they not care about young Sierra Leoneans losing their lives. They don't want to know. They don't care. I want to let people know this. So if you na a family member, you get anybody we get case, at the plea toner, una not left them behind. Una not relent. Una not say because na police matter, una need to go near the. Una go there. 70% of the cases in Pademba Road are just false. 70% of the people that were in Pademba Road not supposed for the day.
So you get that statistics?
Because when I go inside and I go for go walk. You remember what I tell you? I get the fact from myself. Now I go walk. I interview them. I talk to them. Then they tell me the cases them. I investigate, I watch, and I know. Imagine a prison where it's supposed for hold 320 or 324. The last time why they go court way again coffin me and why they go na court while watching at the board. It was 1,876 inmates. 1,876 inmates were inside the Pademba Road prison facility, which for hold 320. I think it's 324. Imagine waiting in the do to innocent citizens them. Why you need for jail somebody or you lock somebody off for 1 million yuns, 5 million yuns? All these are civil matters. Let it be may them settle them with the chiefs them. What happened to we chief them? We community chief them. Now for the handle the matter. Me na Pademba Road as see person the count in case somebody they only job because he get money pass you make noise in area. If they call police, they can't hold you, then go locking up. Na Pademba Road. Nobody not ask question back. So this is wrong. This is wrong. And the other thing why they try for say, like the lawyers. Okay, let's say they're all under the judiciary. Now make I say 80%. They are one of the major problems in this country too. Lawyers them. They will not say then clients get case or you get court dates. They don't even show up. Me now why they go courts? I hear lawyers and they talk say this is a system lawyer. This is a system judge. We magistrates when I get back. Like I hear it and they talk some things and say if you're an APC lawyer not facing them, he go jail your client. Why is that? Are they the way they talk to lawyers them like na the people them like na orderlies them na people them where they whip in palo. They drag them out of in courtroom. That is not right. The man can't represent somebody. So there is so much grudge in the judiciary between these two political parties. So much grudge. Like say, wo una been in a power. Na so we the APC, I'll say lawyers them. Sorry, we the SLPP lawyers them will not be the win case. Now we in a power, una the APC lawyers them una need the win case. That's what happened. That is what exactly is going on. So now the lives of innocent citizens them, now in then they mix in the middle of politics, playing with our lives, with politics. And me young Ishmael Ba, I will not allow anybody for play with my life with politics. I will not allow that. That one day it's a no-go area. Who that wants lay understand and the fine me life. The first one wait and sit and came me go Pademba Road. Last sit down in a gift. But I will not allow and tolerate anyone for play with my life. That same life we then get the one for enjoy. That same life we then want go home every day and see them picking them. And that same life that I want for myself and me picking them and my family. I love my family so much. I will not allow anyone to play with my life in the middle of politics.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Viewers, that na been Ishmael Rapish Ba with a give in experience with in face na the Pademba Road prison, and also the give in view about the police and judiciary system of the country. So till we meet again for bringing on interesting stories where they happen around Salon. Remember say me na Memuna Susuma, and this na Salon trending issues we say tata.